back at it again, and unfortunately we have another one of those stories where parents have had to come and speak out at another school board. Yeah, it's a recurring thing, but I'm gonna keep checking them out. I'm gonna keep highlighting these stories because once again I think they're very, very important. Protecting our children is of the utmost importance. So I'll never stop checking out these stories. All right. Anyway, like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's dive in.
If you don't like living in the United States of America, then you can all move to Russia, Cuba, or China. This is the First Amendment.
Right.
I do want to take a moment to remark over the disturbing misconduct by this board during the April school board meeting when members of this board staged a prepared personal attack on community member Doug Marshall. During those prepared attacks, board members misrepresented facts around equities in schools, presented unindexed statistics that have no reflection on Pennsbury.
You know what? I'm going to stop you there. We're not going to tolerate misrepresentation of facts around equity. So that's irrelevant, and you can stop.
In your opinion?
No, you can stop, Mr. Daly. You're done.
You sure you want to do that, Mr.
Yes,
Rizzo?
I do.
All right, we'll see you in court, sir. Just a reminder, you didn't need an equity.
I said you're done.
You didn't need an equity officer.
I said you're done.
The curriculum that's being used here in Pennsbury,
Take them to court, baby.
diversity, inclusivity, and equity, and it's known by other phrases nationwide, often cherry picks facts to create what I feel is a predetermined narrative, which again stigmatizes certain groups of people. And yet there are many facts that are not included in the curriculum, which I think just aren't included because they don't fit the official narrative. For example, first-generation Nigerian immigrants excel to the top of the academic socioeconomic ladder of success. Or
All right. We're just you're getting into irrelevant things. We're just going to stop you there. You're done.
Who made you the king
You're
of this
done.
board?
You're done. You're done. We're not going to take it, that is irrelevant.
That's important because it breaks.
You're done, Mr.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
done.
you are, Mr.
No, I'm
Marshall. You're
not
done. You are done.
Bro, this school board guy is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I want to know who's paying these folks. There's got to be somebody. The people that are getting on these school boards, they got to be funded by Soros or something. They got to be funded by the WEF or something. Something's going on there that I don't know about. Or they're just all leftists that are applying for these positions, and people on the right aren't really pushing to be on school boards, which we definitely need to change that. We need to be pushing for these positions. Now, I know we have busy lives. We aren't out protesting every 2 seconds like they are and funded, we get all that. We don't have a whole bunch of free time, but the little bit of free time we do have, we need to get on these school boards. We need to be on these school boards to stop stuff like this from happening, because you guys have seen, we've seen, I don't know at this point, at least 10 of these videos, and I'm sure there's 1,000 more out there that I haven't seen yet. It's over and over and over and over and over. We got to get on these school boards, man. We have to. I think that's that's one of the ways to help change this. Otherwise, this is going to keep happening. And now people aren't even allowed to speak. This is just crazy.
I will sue you as well.
You're done.
No, I'm not.
You're done.
What? Based on what?
Board policy 903. You are
What
now
is-
being disruptive and disorderly. You're done.
You're
You're done.
Yeah. You know what?
You're finished.
You can count on being sued.
So we're going to build a multi-million-dollar program for the 8% that are unhappy. I'll bring the 8% in here, let them meet with.
All right. You're done. You're done. We're not going through this again, Mr. Abrams. That is not what the equity program is about. And we're not going to sit here and listen to you. You're done. You're done. You're done.
Honestly, after what you did to the last two, I think you are.
It seems to me that you think you can supersede the United States Constitution. I've got news for you, School Board President Benito Mussolini.
Hold on on. What did I say?
It seems to me that you
At a later board meeting, this man ripped into the school board for their behavior.
think you can supersede the United States Constitution. I've got news for you, School Board President Benito Mussolini. Your power does not supersede that of the U.S. Constitution and the First Amendment rights of the citizens of this great nation. Let's be very, very clear who has the power.
Mr.
It is
Campbell,
not government policy. Do not warn me or do not interrupt my time. This is my comment, not your comment. I'm quoting to you now from the United States Supreme Court 1964 case, New York Times versus Sullivan. This is constitutional case law in this country. This nation is founded on the, quote, profound national commitment to the principle that debate on public issues shall be uninhibited, robust, and wide open, and that it may well include vehement, caustic, and sometimes unpleasantly sharp attacks on government and public officials. That's constitutional case law in this nation. I don't have to be nice to you. Nobody behind me has to be nice to you. If you don't like living in the United States of America, then you can all move to Russia, Cuba, or China. This is the First Amendment. It's my right to critique your fascism, which is what this is constitutionally protected. We've got the school board president saying she'll do better at hitting the mute button in blatant violation of the Constitution for her lobbying and her advocacy of unconstitutional censorship. I want you, the school board, to terminate the employment of Dr. Charissa Gibson with immediate effect. And after you've terminated her employment, I want all of you to tender your resignations for hating on this country. We have a God-given constitutional right to critique you, and we can speak in any lawful tone that we see fit. And don't go looking around, Benito, because this is the United States of America.
Can we all just give that last guy a round of applause? You know what I mean? That was absolutely incredible. And even brought up a case from the Supreme Court. Like, nah, son, you gonna hear what I got to say today. You gonna F around and find out. Mr. Benito. I hope those other couple of people sued him. And I hope they won something out of it. That is unacceptable behavior. Unacceptable. You are part of the school board. If you don't want to be criticized or critiqued, you don't have to be a part of the school board. You don't. Make your resignation. All right? Resign. Go play ball somewhere else. All right? It's that simple. Just because people are saying it in a way you don't like or saying some things that are exposing you doesn't mean that you get to silence them. Apparently, Mr. Benito felt that way. We watched him. We heard him yelling at those folks. So I'm so happy that last guy came up and brought, that case law that let him know you gonna F around and find out. Try me today. You gonna have a lawsuit on your hands. You're going to lose a whole bunch of money. All right? You're going to lose a whole lot of money. You own a house? I might be taking that too. You're going to be homeless by the time I'm done with you, boy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And once again, guys, we got to get on these school boards. We have to. We have to because, like I said earlier, you guys have been on this journey with me. How many times have we checked out these types of videos? And there's still more. There's still a whole lot more. Yet to be seen. Yet to be checked out. Yet to be, exposed to the public. So, something's got to give. We're spinning our wheels here. Right now. I mean, we're burning rubber. Sitting in place. The way that I see it, it's time that we put some action behind these words and get on these school boards, and then obviously in 24, whomever it is that comes out, Trump or DeSantis, I'm sure either one of them will change the situation. I'm pretty confident in that. Obviously, we've seen DeSantis change the situation in Florida, so I know for a fact he will. I'm almost positive Trump will do the same. So, but before then, we can still do our part up until, you know, it comes to electing one of those two into office. And honestly, well, I'll save that discussion for another day. But yeah, I mean, this is just getting out of hand. And now they've gotten so bold to just shout at people and tell them that they're done. They can no longer speak. Like this is just getting crazy. This is just getting. First, it was, you know, people might storm off. You know what I mean? People might be upset, but they still were allowed to speak. You know, they might cut them off at their, you know, whenever their time was up abruptly. They might not get a warning, you know, when their time is coming to an end or stuff like. But now they're just, nope, you're done. Nope, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You know, just not even allowed them to speak at all. Man, scary times we living in. Scary times, but we can still make a change. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Peace and love. I'm out.